All right, so you ready to jump into a deep dive?
Always up for a good deep dive, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. So today we're tackling a phrase that's, well, it's practically legendary in the world of internet memes, you know? I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh, a true classic.
Oh, right. It never gets old. And it's kind of amazing when you think about it, this one little line from a video game, Skyrim, somehow managed to escape and become this, I don't know, global phenomenon.
I think it really speaks to how even the smallest details in a video game can capture the imagination.
For sure. For sure. Like, I remember when I first played Skyrim, you're wandering around these incredible landscapes, totally immersed in this whole other world, and then bam, you run into some guard with his, hard luck story.
Is the city guards, right? They were supposed to make the game world feel more real, more alive.
Exactly. And they did. But for those who haven't had the pleasure, let's maybe rewind a bit, give a little context about these Skyrim guards.
Well, the game came out in, what was it, 2011? And Bethesda, the developers, they wanted to make these NPCs, the non-playable characters, feel more relatable. Maybe even inject some humor.
Which is where I'm guessing our friend Emil Pagliarulo comes in.
Exactly. He was a senior designer on Skyrim, and he actually talked about wanting the guards to have this worn-out fantasy beat cop kind of vibe.
A worn-out fantasy beat cop. That is such a perfect way to put it. You can practically picture them grumbling about paperwork and wishing they were still out adventuring.
Exactly. Like they had seen it all, done it all, and now they were stuck guarding the city gates.
Yeah.
And that's where the arrow in the knee comes in.
Right, as one of those like little details that make the world feel more believable.
Exactly. And it wasn't like some carefully scripted thing either. It was procedurally generated.
Procedurally. You mean the game just like spat it out at random?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It wasn't tied to a specific moment or location. Just a random chance you'd hear it from a guard.
Hand-up chance, huh? If only. It felt like every other guard I talked to was nursing an old knee injury and a bad case of the used to be an adventurers.
Right. That's the thing about it. It was never supposed to be that common.
So how did it end up, like, everywhere?
Well, it's kind of a funny quirk of how the game worked.
Yeah.
See, the AI, the artificial intelligence that controlled the guards, it wasn't exactly super sophisticated.
Okay.
And players often ended up backtracking through the same areas early in the game. So basically, they were bound to run into the same few guards with the same few lines over and over again.
So it's like bad AI accidentally created the perfect meme.
Pretty much. But
Yeah.
it wasn't just the repetition. The context mattered too. You had these guards complaining about their boring jobs right after telling you about their awesome past as adventurers.
The irony is kind of perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people picked up on it right away.
Oh, yeah, the internet went nuts. I remember suddenly everyone was putting their own spin on it. I used to be a barista. I used to be a cat person. It was inescapable.
It totally blew up. It went way beyond the game too.
Oh, absolutely. T-shirts, tattoos. I think I even saw an arrow in the knee Halloween costume one year.
Even made it onto an episode of NCIS. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And of course, Bethesda had to get in on the fun, too.
How could they not?
They released that Xbox avatar skin with the arrow in the knee.
It's kind of wild when you think about it. This one little line of dialogue captured something so universal.
Right. But it's more than just the line itself. It's the delivery, that weary voice acting. And like we were saying, the sheer number of times you hear it. It became a shared experience for Skyrim players.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that shared experience, I think that's a big part of why it resonated with so many people. It really was.
It really makes you wonder what other like hidden gems are out there in video games, or even movies and books. Little details just waiting to be discovered and turned into the next big meme.
It's true.
Yeah.
And it actually reminds me of this article I read on Games Radar. They made the argument that games like Skyrim, with their huge open worlds and all the unexpected stuff that can happen, they're basically meme factories.
Because it's not just about what the game designers create, right? It's how the players interact with it. All those unpredictable moments that even the developers couldn't have planned for.
Exactly. The players bring their own experiences and perspectives, and suddenly you have something totally new and unexpected.
Like launching 1,000 memes with one slightly overused line of dialogue.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, there's actually a kind of funny side story to the whole arrow in the knee thing. Did you know that some people thought it was like slang for getting married?
Yeah, I remember that. It just goes to show how these things can take on a life of their own.
It's true. People start reinterpreting them, coming up with new meanings. And that's part of the fun, isn't it?
It definitely speaks to the enduring power of this particular meme. It's been, what, over a decade since Skyrim came out and people are still talking about it?
It's incredible. When you think about how much content we're bombarded with every day, It's kind of amazing that this one silly line of dialogue still holds up.
It reminds us that the things that stick with us, the things that truly resonate, aren't always the big, flashy things.
Sometimes it's the small stuff, the shared experiences, the inside jokes that bring us together.
Exactly.
Well said. Well, I think it's time for us to sheathe our swords for today. But for everyone listening out there, keep your ears open and your eyes peeled. You never know what seemingly insignificant thing might just become the next arrow in the knee.